Now, the KANU Youth Congress has today condemned utterances made by Embakasi East Member of Parliament Babu Owino, saying it demonstrates a lack of respect to the presidency. The group that spoke earlier at the KANU headquarters further urged youth across the country to desist from being incited into violent protests. They instead are calling for all to remain sober before, during and after the upcoming repeat poll, expressing confidence in Uhuru Kenyatta's win. Let's take a look at that.
An amount of freedom requires a proportionate amount of responsibility. In this sense, as youths of this country with a sizable representation in the elective positions, we rebuke in the strongest terms possible the reckless utterances by the Honorable Member of Parliament for Embakasi East, Babu Owino, that were made to deliberately demean the person of our President, his parents, and the office of the President. As a youth body, and also as a party, we respect the rule of law. The law demands that even though we might differ with occupants of offices and heads of institutions, we must always respect these institutions, for they are heirs of our constitutions and that they are in place to serve the interests of all Kenyans. The KANU Youth Congress takes this chance to enlighten and urge the youths of this country to chart their own path, make their own choices independently and with utmost sobriety, and avoid being used by politicians for personal gains. We must not allow ourselves to be driven into a highway of self-destruction. It disturbs us dearly to see the youths of this country being clobbered by law enforcers and choked in tear gas, whereas those who incite them into protesting are conspicuously absent. The KANU National Youth Congress is strongly obligated to believe that all sovereign powers belong to the people of Kenya, either directly or through the leaders that they elect. As a youth body that is fidel to law and democracy, the KANU National Youth Congress hereby states that it will submit to the will of the majority of Kenyans when they once again speak on the 26th of October. We urge all the Kenyans to do the same. Fifth, the Kenya National Youth Congress, the KANU National Youth Congress calls upon the IEBC not to succumb to political intimidation and interference and conduct a repeat of the presidential elections in a free, credible, and transparent manner, and therefore guarding its independence and impartiality.